Eric.
Eric? It's not for me, it's for Paul. I'm doing a... Eric, here is the American public.
I'm John.
You're John.
It's only a joke.
Yes, well, John, here is the American public. 40 million American viewers.
It only looks like one man to me.
Staring you right in the face.
Oh, it's the cameraman.
He said you had unresolved leading tones, a false modal frame ending up as a plain diatonic. What would you say to that?
Well, we're going to see a doctor about that.
In a recent article, Time magazine put down pop music, and they referred to Day Tripper as being about a prostitute, and Norwegian Wood as being about a lesbian. Now, I just wanted to know what your intent was when you wrote it, and what your feeling is about the Time magazine criticism of the music that is being written today.
We were just trying to write songs about prostitutes and lesbians, that's all.
What kind of girls do you prefer?
My wife.
Your wife. What kind of girl is she?
She's a nice girl.
What kind of girl do you like?
John's wife.
John's wife?
Totally not.
That's a clown.
Nobody likes a smart aleck.
I must tell you, by the way, that Detroit University have got to stamp out the Beatle movement.
No.
Yeah, we've heard about
about
that.
Detroit.
They think they think your haircuts are un-American.
Well, it was very observant of them, because we aren't American, actually.
You said you'd just written it. Have you, in fact, just done it? Did you do it a long time ago?
It's been a long time. Long time.
How long?
About 40 years or so, I think.
Come off it. How long ago did you write
Well, it's a couple of years, you know. Some of it's old, some of it's new, something borrowed, something brown.
Okay, what's your favorite song?
Like Christmas.
Yeah, and God Rule the Wencel's Kingdom. I like that's another one of my favorites.
Did you say White Christmas?
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Not in rock and roll.
Christmas.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, it is. You've heard it.
God bless you, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
Yeah, it's rock and roll.
That's right. And tell me, you brought 3 of your friends. Could you please introduce
Yes, there's George Parasol, Ringo Stone, and Paul Machamley.
And did they have anything to do with your book? Did they help you or did they hinder you in any way?
No, they typed it out for me.
That's right. I mean, they can spell, and you...
Oh, they spell very greatly.
That's nice.
A year and a half ago, there were quotes on the wire about your discussion of LSD and some other things, narcotics.
Yes, Larry.
It seemed to me from what I read that you had endorsed it and condemned it.
We were manufacturing it.
What's the story?
No, the business went bump.
Ringo, do you have any political affiliations at all?
No, he doesn't even smoke. I don't even smoke.
Paul, I don't know whether you know, but Mr. Edward Heath, the Lord Privy Seal, has said that he couldn't distinguish the other night what you were saying as Queen's English. Are you going to lose some of your Liverpool dialect for the Royal Show?
No, we don't all speak like the BBC.
We don't all speak like that, do we?
But come up north.
Well, with that, all I can do, lads, is to wish you lots and lots of luck at Royal
Thank
Show.
you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks
so
a lot.
much.
Jolly good.
Cheerio.
For the name Beatles, and what does it really mean?
John thought of the name Beatles, and he'll tell you about it now. It means Beatles, doesn't it? You know, that's just a name. You know, like shoe. It means shoe.
The shoes. You see, we could have been called the shoes for all you know.
John and Paul led a reporter into the house they were renting, sat down at the piano and answered questions about their relationship, in particular, how they approached songwriting.
We just got a very informal approach. We've got no formula at all, for writing songs. We just do it as it happens. Sometimes John can write a line of a song, he can come up and say...
Things like that.
He could say that. He could just say that. He could just say that to me, and I could say, "No, John." And
often I disagree with Paul and say, "This has been done so many times, it's killed it."
But then sometimes, we have a real row, and I say, "Listen here, John. I don't think that's right." But it depends, Sometimes there's a line that he does, and then I do a line. Or sometimes John can write a whole song.
Can I?
Yes, he's a wonder when he gets going. Sometimes I can even do that.
Is Ringo your real name, or is it a nickname?
It's a nickname.
What's your real name?
Richard.
Richard. How did the Ringo come about?
Because I wear 4 rings.
Wow. Fair enough, yes. Let me ask you quickly, if you've got...
I'm not called Ringo.
No, I can see that. I hope the camera can.
It's called Hando.
Is Ringo going to continue acting?
There's a possibility that he would be an actor if he dropped out of the Beatles.
The possibility he wouldn't be as well.
John, I, being a little older than you for good-looking gentlemen, just a little older, as a matter of fact, I will remember the launching of Frank Sinatra and Johnny Ray and Elvis Presley. And yes, fantastic.
The Elvis Presley type of stuff, they do they? I mean, they give the old rock and roll stuff?
I think so, yeah. A bit more. It depended really who was in. It depended upon who was in. I can't speak.
You think
speaking French so much, you say?
What?
Je me lève, etc.
Yeah. You brushed up your French, have you?
No, kidding, I can't speak a word of it.
You still can't speak a word?
No. John's very good.
Je me lève.
Je bonsoir and all that sort of stuff. Very good. Oh, he's very good.
Does the continuous living and working together impose any temperamental stress upon you?
No, actually, it's quite lucky because we've been together now for 40 years.
The songs like "And I Love Her," "If I Fell," "Michelle Yesterday," the more winsome type songs. Do you find yourselves able to write in this mood at a particular time of day or night? Are you nighttime writers or?
You'll have to excuse the dog, listeners, but he doesn't know we're on the radio.
How old is this dog?
7 weeks, actually, 7 weeks, so it doesn't really understand about the BBC yet.
What type of dog is it?
Old English sheepdog. It will be eventually.
It's a young English sheepdog.
At the moment, it's a spaniel.
One more question. Where the hairdos come from? Where's the originality?
Scalp.
In those days, yeah.
John, there's a rumour in the news of the Beatles paper that you might be leaving the group.
Rubbish. I'm
Absolute
contracted. Been trying to get out for years.
You've been writing some poetry.
What paper?
A paper called The News of the Beatles.
Never heard of it.
Must be American.
I've got it in my pocket. You want to see it?
It's American. They can stick it.
No, it's an English one.
Oh, okay.
You're writing some more poetry.
Can we have a look at it, please?
Sure.
Yes.
Hang on to that.
Okay. You're going to look at it now?
Yeah.
Well, good evening, viewers, and welcome to an interview with John McGregor.
That's not a
Thanks,
paper,
John.
is it?
It is. News of the Beatles.
See, you buy cheap papers.
There you are.
You get cheap stories.